In a world where 80% of the human population is born with a superpower, referred to as quirks, it's no surprise that superheroes and supervillains are an everyday occurrence and part of this evolved society. One of the classes from UA, a school that prepares youths with quirks to become heroes, is tasked with looking over an island as one of their assignments, without the help of pro-heroes. However, a group of very dangerous villains has arrived on the island in search of something, and the young do-gooders might not be enough to stop them. Now of course, this movie is a spin-off from the popular anime series My Hero Academia, which follows the lives of the students of Class 1A as they strive to become the next generation of heroes. If you haven't watched the show and any of this interests you, I'd highly recommend it. It's immensely enjoyable and layered with so many themes that your mind will be busy picking it apart and analyzing the show constantly. The series had its first feature film in 2018 titled My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, which was a really good flick. And now we have the second, Heroes Rising. I'll start off by saying that this movie is not considered canon to the ongoing story happening on television, which is typical for films based on anime series. Nothing that happens during the 104-minute runtime will affect the show in any way, and for the uninitiated, good news! You don't have to have seen a single episode to understand or enjoy the picture. However, you won't be getting the full experience. Across 4 seasons as of now, the fictional world has been established profoundly and the numerous characters have been fleshed out extensively. The film does a pretty decent job trying to explain its universe to first-timers, but it can only spend so much time on recapping. So fair warning, if you go in cold, you won't be as connected to the personalities on screen and might get a tad lost in how this world works. But you're really only missing out on all the nuanced stuff, because the story is very straightforward and easy to follow. Good guys take care of island, bad guys come in and wreck shop, good guys must protect island and defeat bad guys. The simplicity of the plot is not only a benefit to newcomers, but also allows for wonderful pacing and leaves plenty of room for personality to take over. See, Class 1A is comprised of 20 students, each one with a unique personality and ability. Even though the film isn't all that long, you do get a sampling of what each character is fundamentally about, and that's admirable. Heroes Rising is front-loaded with tons of charming character beats, giving us the chance to gently wade into the diegesis. We're given a brief tour of the island, shown how the locals live as well as how the young heroes operate and affect the lives of the residents. It actually takes a while before the villains arrive. Until that point, we're just chilling with the characters and seeing what hero work is all about. But when things do go sideways for the protagonists, it's a non-stop action ride to the end. The film becomes a base under siege story, with the heroes splitting up in different teams to take on the villains while trying to protect the islanders from the ensuing chaos. And the action scenes are very well done, with the most important fights being treated to especially good animation. I mean, this is already a visually exquisite movie, but the animation is taken to the next level for the headlining fights, becoming much more lively and energetic. And during the final battle, it's as if the animators were pumped with a shot of adrenaline because everything becomes hyper-stylized. I think the movie's biggest weakness, however, comes in the form of the main antagonist, Nine. He's a unique person in that he's capable of stealing people's quirks and using them, so it's a neat premise and he has a pretty good design, but the quirks he uses are frankly boring. He can create barriers to protect himself, fire lasers from his fingers, send out powerful gusts of air. It's not exciting to watch. He does have a bizarre ability where water dragons sprout from his back, but everything else is pretty standard and lame. He's not the most interesting person either, which is made worse by the fact that the posse he travels with is infinitely more fascinating. When compared to a woman whose hair is a deadly weapon, a man who can create mummies and control them like a puppeteer, and a monstrous beast that exhibits the qualities of several different animals, Nine just doesn't stack up. He's an unstoppable force, sure, but it's presented in a very standard manner. All in all, Heroes Rising is another solid big screen showing from the well-known Japanese television series. I'd say it's about on par with the previous installment, Heroes Rising having the better action and 2 Heroes having the more involving story. This picture boasts a large cast of endearing characters, handsome animation, and an engaging yet modest plot. Pure entertainment and not much beyond that, but it accomplishes what it sets out to do efficiently. I give My Hero Academia Heroes Rising a B. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked the video, then please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for similar content because that would really help me out. You can also follow me on Twitter at MiamiMovieMan, and if you want to keep up with what I'm watching, then go ahead and look me up on Letterboxd as well. I'm the Miami Movie Man, and I'll see you in the next video.